A student, when he thinks of trying to write the SAT, the digital SAT, he has to plan a lot of things. And this makes him, because he's already a busy bee, to do a lot of things, stuff, activities, writing dissertations, writing thesis, this activity, that activity. Okay. And this makes him a busy bee. He's already occupied, preoccupied. Now, the $1,000,000 question is, in this whole setup of time, from where to bring the time, to find the time for digital SAT, right? That's it. This is a very important question. I mean, the parents, they keep on asking us that if my child is in your training program for digital SAT, how much time the student will have to devote each week? 5 hours, 6 hours? We give them answer. See, we need to understand here the process of synchronization. Okay, now what is this? Every student at high school level or senior secondary level, he has learned some math, some English. So it is not that in the name of digital SAT training program, you are being taught something which is out of this world. It has not come from planet Mars, nothing. This is the same math and English. You have to face a question which is of the standard of SAT. Now, how this synchronization is possible? If you check the syllabus in SAT, there are currently 14 to 15 topics. 5 of math, 9 of English. In English, you go for social studies, you go for history, economics, fiction, non-fiction, some essays, science and all. The questions come from there. And in mathematics, you have got geometry, algebra, number system, advanced mathematics, data sufficiency, and statistics, little bit. That's it. It is not that the day you are starting your SAT training, you have studied these all, or you have started these new topics. You have started learning these new topics. No, it's not like that. You have the background. For SAT, you have to improvise. Improvisation is possible with what? The revision of the topics. You revise the topics. Okay? All these. It's not that you don't know about American history. Even if you are studying for the first time, history is collection of facts, the past events, right? Fiction, if you are studying on your own at the bedtime, you never feel anxious. But the same fiction, when you are doing at SAT, you start feeling anxious. Why? You have to feel the same level of comfort. These are the facts. The best way to be away from the anxiety is to know the facts. Once you know, you come to know the reason behind the anxiety, okay, and then you are able to address it in a much better way. That's it. So, the same thing. This is what we mean by the policy of synchronization. If you check all these 14 topics and if you ask your child, your ward, or better you give them some question of geometry of the SAT level, your child out of 10 would definitely be able to solve 5 to 6 questions. If he is in level, if he has passed grade 10th or 11th, okay, even if he is in 10th or 9th, he would be able to do. Now the fight remains for those 4 questions. About that, you have to learn the topics. You have to translate the theory part of those topics, whether math or English, especially in math, into the concept. And having done so, once you come across a set of questions which are of different levels of difficulty. I mean, here what we have done, that we have got a collection of last 25 years questions topic wise, which are high in level of difficulty. If you practice all these, definitely even without any sort of help, you would be able to do that. But with a professional training program, you would be able to do all these questions precisely. Knowing is the best thing. It takes you away from all anxiety, all fear, and it makes you busy in a much constructive and creative way. Once, I mean, it is definitely not about SAT. It is definitely not about being busy. It is all about knowing your purpose. And once you know the purpose behind doing this, all your fear and anxiety, it would go away. Even if you are the busiest, you would start loving this preparation method, the questions of SAT, and you would be able to do it very properly.